The tape begins without an intro card. A wide shot holds on the center atrium of a shopping mall that looks familiar in the way all malls do. Polished tile, artificial plants, soft lighting that never feels like daylight. It is late enough that the crowds have thinned, but not late enough for the gates to be down. The air has that muted mall stillness, distant HVAC, a faint echo of music that doesn't seem to come from any one store. The camera drifts forward at walking speed. It doesn't rush. It doesn't search. It simply moves, as if whoever is filming has already decided where this is going. The man enters the frame in the reflection of a glass storefront, mid-30s, average height, hoodie, jeans, a small backpack. He walks with the casual intent of someone killing time. He is not acting scared. Not yet. He passes a closed pretzel stand, a darkened phone kiosk, a bench with a single abandoned shopping bag. He pauses once, briefly, as though he's checking his bearings. Then he steps toward the directory. It's the kind of directory malls install like an altar, a tall, backlit board with a map of the floors and a bright "You Are Here" marker that makes lost people feel found. It stands beneath a column of light in the atrium like it's meant to be noticed. The man stops in front of it. For a moment, nothing is wrong. The directory shows the layout in clean, friendly typography. Anchor stores are at the edges. The food court is marked with an icon of a fork and knife. There are arrows for escalators and elevators. The "You Are Here" dot sits comfortably near center, exactly where his feet are. He leans closer, as if looking for a particular store. The camera follows his gaze, steadying on the map. On the first pass, he seems only mildly confused, like he can't remember the name of what he's trying to find. His right hand lifts, hovering near the glass, not touching it. His finger tracks along the printed storefront names. He pauses at a spot near the north corridor, a small rectangle labeled like any other store. He tilts his head. The label is crisp, black letters on white. It reads, "Him." Not a brand name, not a logo, just a word that shouldn't be there. The man blinks once, slowly. He leans even closer. The camera tightens, capturing the text cleanly. Him. The man looks around the atrium, then back to the directory, then around again, like he expects someone to laugh. Like this is a prank, like there's a friend nearby who put a sticker on the glass. There is no friend. The mall remains indifferent. He steps back and scans the directory again, searching for context. Maybe it's an acronym. Maybe it's a typo. Maybe it's an employee-only hallway mislabeled. He finds no explanation. The "You Are Here" dot is still in the right place. Then it moves. It shifts subtly, sliding a few millimeters across the map without any touch, without any animation cue, as if the dot has friction and weight and someone has nudged it. The man stiffens. His shoulders pull up slightly, the body language of someone who just felt a stranger stand too close behind him. He looks down at his own feet, then at the dot. The dot slides again, tracing a slow curve, leaving no trail, drifting toward the corridor where "Him" is labeled. The man does not move. The dot moves anyway. It stops. It waits. A beat passes. The man steps sideways, testing it. He shifts his weight. He takes one step to the left, then another, like he's playing with a motion sensor. The dot follows, smoothly correcting, always keeping him in its center. It tracks him perfectly, the way "You Are Here" should. Except it isn't supposed to move unless he moves. He steps back to the directory's center line. The dot glides back, settling near its original position. Then it drifts toward him again, slow, deliberate, like it has its own preference. The man's expression changes, not into fear, but into that uncertain irritation people get when reality behaves like a device that won't work. He raises his phone, aiming at the map. The camera catches the phone screen briefly. The directory on the phone looks normal, almost too normal. The label "him" is not there on the screen. It shows the blank rectangle as if the store space is unlabeled. He lowers the phone, frowning, and looks at the directory with his naked eyes. "Him" is still there. He tries again, adjusting angles, moving closer. The phone screen still refuses to capture it. The man swallows, and for the first time he looks genuinely unsettled. He steps away from the directory and walks a few paces into the atrium, as if distance might reset whatever glitch he thinks he's found. Then he returns, cautiously, like someone approaching an animal that might bite. The directory remains lit. The map remains clean. The "You are here" dot sits still for 3 seconds. Then it slides again. This time it doesn't drift gently. It snaps forward in a short jump, landing closer to the corridor leading to him. It's as if the dot is impatient. The man's jaw tightens. He turns his head toward the corridor. The corridor is ordinary. Bright tile, white ceiling panels, a row of stores that look half closed, shutters down on one, lights dimmed on another. It's the kind of hallway people forget exists until they're trying to find a restroom. He takes 2 steps into it. The dot slides 2 steps ahead. He stops. The dot stops. The man tests it again. 1 step forward. 1 step forward on the map. He exhales through his nose, the kind of breath that says, "Okay, fine." He walks, slow but steady, deeper into the corridor. The directory dot keeps pace. But as he walks, something else changes. Store names on the directory begin to shift, not all at once, but in small, quiet updates, like a digital sign cycling through ads. A salon becomes salon in slightly different font. A shoe store becomes shoes. A jewelry kiosk becomes kiosk. Not brand names, categories. Labels that feel too blunt, too literal, like a mall designed by someone who doesn't understand shopping, only the concept of it. The camera catches this change only in passing, because the man isn't looking back. He is moving forward now, drawn by equal parts curiosity and the sickening need to prove he isn't imagining it. The corridor bends. At the bend, there should be a directory sign mounted on a wall, one of those smaller maps. There is one, but the smaller map is blank. No stores, no icons, just white space under a glowing "You are here" dot that hangs in the center like a punctuation mark. The man slows, staring. He turns slightly, looking back down the corridor toward the main atrium. From this angle, the atrium seems farther away than it should. The sound of it, the faint music, the distant voices, has softened. The air feels thicker. He looks forward again. The corridor continues into a quieter stretch where fewer stores remain open. Then he sees it. A storefront that isn't on the walls the way the others are. It sits slightly recessed, as if it was built later, fitted into a gap that used to be a maintenance entrance. Its metal gate is raised. Its lights are on. Its interior is bright in a way that doesn't match the rest of the mall. Too white, too even, like a showroom or a clinic. Above the entrance, in clean vinyl lettering, is a name. It is his name, not a brand, not a joke. His full name, spaced evenly, centered perfectly. The man stops in the corridor like he's reached the edge of a drop. He does not step closer. He simply stares. The camera holds on the sign, steady enough to read it. Then it pans down to the open doorway. Inside, the store looks ready for business. There are shelves. There are racks. There is a counter. There is no staff. The man's hands hang at his sides, fingers slightly curled, as if his body wants to clench into a fist but doesn't know what it would be punching. He glances over his shoulder again. The corridor behind him looks unchanged, but it feels wrong now, like it's been watching him approach this exact spot. He looks back at the store. The camera inches closer, as if pulled. Part 1 ends here.